Hey, welcome back. I hope everything works. It's second time I'm streaming recently, so mic should be on. It should sound better. Last time I think I had the mic, like I have a volume knob on the mic, and I think it was too high and it made me sound a little weird. So I hope that's fixed. You can hear me, Kev, right? You can. Yeah, I stream elements. Yeah, what it's doing is I have the Firebot, which is saying hi to every one of you. So it's easier to see for me that someone arrived. Makes sounds good to me. Great, let's get the sim back on. Hang on, I'm in the way. No, I'm not in the way. We got the Volanta back. I actually forgot the last time. So... Oh... Huh. Alright, we're gonna fly around Malaysia. It was the flight requested last time, but Kay who requested is probably not here. So we can do it anyway, it's gonna be fun. I said we might do VATSIM, but I think I don't feel up to speed. Like, if there's any controller to ask me to do something, I'm like not very comfortable with this area. I haven't set the charts whatsoever, so let's maybe not do that. How has everyone been? Welcome, Kev, great to see you. So, hang on. Why is my stream deck? Oh, I know, because it's not connected. Where's the cables? Hang on, I need to dig under the table. I think I lost some cables there. Hang on, I'll be back. Surprised there is a way to tell the autoresponder to ignore non-help robots like... Yeah, of course there is. I just added everyone. I can. I actually wanted to show you, but then I realized the cables are not connected to the thing. I'm like, why is this black? What's wrong? Like, okay, dude, there's no cable. Come on. So I need to find the cable. It's actually here. That's gonna work so much better with the cable, I swear. So some of the things I have set up is like what I did 2 years ago, and I haven't touched it since, so it's a bit weird. Like, you know, it worked 2 years ago. Like, does it work now? Or a year ago? 1.5? You know the drill. Cables can be helpful. Yeah, absolutely. We'll also connect this bad boy. I hope it works. So please don't break anything. Aha, so now I can do this. Great. So the way I'm doing that, I use Firebot. It's pretty cool. I mean, there's also this streamer bot, which I think is much better. This one just looks... I like the look of this more, so yeah, that's why I'm using it. And I have the things here, so there's events like, you arrived, shout out, and it says hi to you. And there's also commands and things. I have the shout out, and last time I had a problem that it was waiting for the full like 10 minutes to shout out anyone. The reason I did that because I had this loop here. So the native shoutout only lets you shout out like every 5 or 10 minutes, I think. So I had this loop here, which is supposed to wait between those things. So I just disabled this step, and I'm not sure if it's gonna do what I want it to do. I don't know. There is a shout, so it goes to the queue, and then it has the loop inside, which waits for like 10 minutes. So we edit that. There's like delay 1 second 600 times, and there is like condition if something not done something. Oh, if the scene is... So it looks like that was like that. So, let's try it out. Kev, you go first. How have you been? Nice to see you. There we go. That's Kev. And see, it triggers native shoutout. So that's the thing. That's the reason I wanted to use this bot, because I can trigger native shoutout from here, which is super cool. Like streamlines to minor candidate. Pokra, welcome. Hello, Jello. It said hi to you. Great. Thank you for the shout. Very welcome. Go follow Gav. It's super cool. No, we are waiting for you to stream back again. Haha. See? How the turntables. No worries. When you're up. No stress. You know the drill. Hey, Pokra. So, if any of you, by any chance, wants to play along, we are on multiplayer, probably, or most probably, or North Europe. So yeah, now you know. Wow, the slideshow. Yeah, now it's A-okay. I am most probably on Sim Update 2 beta. Most probably. If you want to play on multiplayer, you must probably need to be on that as well. I'm a bit lost. I literally don't care. If it works, it works. I know I had beta for the previous update. I think I still have it. I had a look on the Xbox app. It seems like I'm still on that beta, so should be okay. Alright, I checked the plane on the weekend. It worked A-okay, but there was an update in between, so who knows what happens now. Also, do you want to see my touch typing keyword? I'll show you later. So now, because I'm using Spud, geez, everything is so far, I can barely kick anything. I'm using Spud next for my control. Still have the mic sounds good. It doesn't sound funny. Let me put it. Let me check. Right, now you can hear myself. Sounds good, I think. Right, no, they were. So I'm using Spud for my controls. It does some weird things sometimes. But most of the time I really like it. And I have my access bound here. And some of the buttons. So one thing I need to do is go in the sim and check if it actually works. Because if I forget and it doesn't work, we are cooked. So that works. The pedals work. The toe brakes work. This works. I also have the cowl flaps on an axis. So what I have is I have this all Logitech throttle, which is upside down, stick to the Bravo. So I have like 3 levers, and I use 2 of them for cowl flaps and 1 of them for parking brakes. And every one of those work, which is great. We got the volant overlay, so let's fill it in. Pokra, I started earlier this time, so we can end later. No, I'm joking, we'll end earlier. Oh, also, I had a great sleep this night. I'm not sure what happened. Like last evening, I was super tired. So I went to bed at 10 p.m, did my Duolingo, and then according to my sports watch, the Garmin, I fell asleep at 10 10:45, and then I woke up at 6:40, which gives 7 hours, 55 minutes sleep. And I woke up and I was like, whoa, I'm rested. I had a good sleep. I can just get up now instead of the usual, let's sleep half an hour more because I'm dizzy. And my watch says the sleep quality excellent, 95 out of 100. I don't know. That's the first time forever, but I loved it. So good day. Got to work at 8, finished work at 4:30, including half an hour lunch break. Did my chores, and here I am. Amazing. I hope it's gonna work more days like that, but I never really know. Usually it's just one good day, and then it's the usual. Anyway, let's get this thingy. See if it works. So, the track air. I'm using this to track my head in the cockpit. There's other solutions, but for this setup, I like this one. So I put this on. Now if I don't, so what I do, I use like F9 and F12. I have them bound on the mouse here, so I can like easily turn this on and off and reset the position. So I reset the position and unpause it. Hell yeah, it works. All right, we're good. See, I haven't got my drink. Pink water. We're good. The flight. Jeez, I changed the chair. It's now much further than it was. I have a hard time reaching this stream deck. So I'll need to fix it next time. We need you. No, we need you first. So last time I think we checked some of the airport here. I think that was the one. Okra knows all the drills. Today I found a much smaller one. It is actually super small. It doesn't even have a code here. Come on, Navigraph. Why? Oh, you also don't have a code. Like it doesn't exist, but it does exist. Like we're literally here. Like FlightSim knows about it. It let me load. Let's see what FlightSim has to say about this. See, I remember my tab hotkey. We go to Flight Planner. Oh my, no. I thought it has this like long and infrared, but no, it's just Whiskey Mike Papa Uniform. Whiskey Mike Papa Uniform. Anchoa and garlic, best pasta dish. What? I don't like anchoa, but it's good that you like it. You can take all my anchoa. Hang on, which one is it? Is it the fishy or is it the plant? There's two of them. I always mix them up. You need to eat fish. I see. So it's the fishy. There's another one that goes on pizza. It's like a little sour, and it's a plant. And I always mix them up. Capare. I don't know what it's in English. I know I always mix them up because I don't like them. And they go on the pizza, so I'm like, yeah, it's the same thing. Oh no, now we're gonna torture me with that. Hang on, that was Whiskey Mike Papa Uniform. Anyway. You need to eat everything. No. Don't eat rocks. You know what? We'll just need to go somewhere else. This place doesn't like us. So what we'll do, we'll chill a little. Ashwa, not my bag, baby. See? Everything edible bags. Jeez, this guy's stomach just did everything. I saw a post a few days ago. Like, I'm pretty sure it was AI generated joke. Like, some guy had a very strong stomach acid and he ate his Cessna 150 bit by bit because he could digest metal. I'm pretty sure it's not true, but it looks so legit. I'm right through the story, like halfway through. Hey, wait a minute. Why am I believing this? I'm a fish guy. I like fish, not unsure, quite strong, you have to admit. Yeah, but we like śledzie. How is śledzie in English? Okra, help me. Śledzie in oliva and cebula. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Herring, yeah, herring in oil and with onion is strong as hell. But I like it. So, GT, the place we flew from last time. Was that? I think that was the one. Whiskey Mike Sierra Alpha. So let's choose this one. Herring and onion and oil, a lot of oil. Let's just choose this one. We'll cheat a little, and we'll go to. If I remember correctly, that was the one where we're supposed to go. Penang, Whiskey Mike Kilo Papa. Now, it's a pretty far trip, so we can visit something in between. Let's do this. Now, I tried this one, but it's hella short, so it's not gonna work. Like it's literally, you know what I mean? Literally 2,400 feet. Not comfortable at all. And the problem is there is like a mountain here, so we land this way and no go around. No nothing. Still, we can maybe go and visit it. I know. Oh, also remembered. So I always forget. Literally, this guy. One guy knows IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. Yeah, my man. I don't know it very well, but it's very useful. I like that it exists. So 43 is the elevation, apparently, in feet, and 24 is the length on the longest runway in hundreds of feet, so 2,400, which isn't very long. It's a bummer because it's a nice place. Also, what? Looks like there's one more airport over here. Like, what's the deal with those airspaces? No, it's actually the restricted. It totally feels like there's an airport here. But maybe it's an airbase or who knows what. This word Ryzen would chime in about Surströmming. What is that? So there's Winky that we can visit on our way. There's unfortunately like literally nothing in between. In Polish kiszone śledzie. Holy hell! Whoa, we like kiszone ogórki, which is gherkin that are a little fermented. It actually, I think it's translated as, oh dear, the one in vinegar. Pickled cucumbers, but it's not pickled cucumbers. The pickled are in vinegar or salt water, and that's it. But the ones we have are in salt water, and they are fermented. And it being fermented is important. It's like they taste like cola. They have these bubbles like soda, You know, it's tingling your tongue. But it's fermented a little. So if you got an English guy and give them that and tell them it's fermented, like, what? No, I ate that. I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. And then they don't. I love drink pickle juice. Pickle juice. Yeah, but the pickle juice is just vinegar, right? And for us, it's a little weird. So, do we go here or do we go here? I will rather follow the coastline. Or do we do both? Oh, there's also Wimby, which is 4,000 feet. That's much better. Garlic, Polish copper, and water fermented. Yeah, Polish kimchi. It is Polish kimchi. Kimchi is also fermented. No one ever complained about it. But fermented ogórki? Everyone's like, no, I'm not gonna eat it. It's fermented. No way in hell. I'm so undecided. All right, let's go here. Oops. All right, that worked. Then we can go. Do we go here? It's pretty far away. We definitely do go here. Hang on. Polish kimchi. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. That looks like a great trip, doesn't it? It's hella long. We're gonna be fine. Alright, so we'll try to land here. I'll see how this works. Let's see. So this is 30 miles. This plane does like 3 miles per minute. So that's 10 minutes. See, my mental math improving. We eat very different weird or strange food. We do. Kefir. Kefir is fermented yogurt. How do I even explain that? And the white cheese. The white cheese. I love it. But it's also super unique. Alright. I think I like this. Let's put this in the root command. Tvaruk. Yeah, but that's just the white cheese. And there is cottage cheese, like the liquidy one. Like the cottage cheese swimming in cream. And there is like solid white cheese. Apparently in Ukraine they have one word for each. Actually it's just cheese. Just like French. They call everything cheese and they have ton. So let's put it in the root command. I need binocular. It's so far. There's the root command. The way it works, I have some of my screens are so far away. Yeah. I can barely see them from where I sit. So that's my commands. Also, that's what we're listening to. It's no copyright. That's why I chose them, but good beats, but I love my gig. I super enjoy it. Okay, the route is covered. And it didn't work. That's the old one. We're not flying this. We flew this one some time ago. No, it should work. Perfect. I'll just delete the old one so no one gets confused. Ta-doom. No Vatsim today. I don't feel tough day today. Oh no, not you, Pokra. What happened? I hope it gets better tomorrow or soon. We love you. The days are tough. Alright, let's get this plane started. Oh, hang on. We need to put our fuel in. I actually forgot. How do I do that? Flight planner. We go to the weight thingy here. And we go to what 1%? We need more. Did it put more fuel now? Actually, there's a tablet here where we can do that. Hang on. Hey, come on, tablet. Here's the click spot. Oh, here it is. Bing, bing. Alright, so all of this is closed. Let's go to fuel. All the fuel in the world. We need to put some of you in. Hang on, that's the fuel. That is so cool. Yeah, click at the clock. I'm just not sure it shows like the weight and balance tablet on. Yeah. I feel like that's way too much. See? I told you. How far do we go? Like a couple hundred of miles. No, 300, like 300, 400. So we can dial back the fuel a little. Now center of gravity is out of limit. No. But which way? Which way? So center of gravity 24.5% Mach. And limit is 22, so it's aft. Oh, it's actually showing here. So it's aft, so we need to reach someone from the front. So I stay behind, you guys go. No, we need to reach someone from the back. Bobby or Cindy? Tough choice. Let's just get rid of both and we'll take... Hang on, we're not taking Jake. You know, they're just not coming. I think they had other things to do. Yeah, now it's looking much better. Right, so that is sorted. Let's get this plane started. Let's go. So I've been doing this last time. I hope this thing will work. I will not run check this. I'll just do this from top of my head. Hope to do the right thing. So also these business aviation Cessnas are a little different than you know, the low wing one from the Caravans and the one everything series. So hang on. First things first. We get a parking brake. So we step on the brakes, recycle the parking brake. Hang on, it needs to go this way. My favorite airport, aka Nantes, seconds to Gdańsk, third EGKK. This guy making lists. Battery on. Now like, holy hell, this loud. Now lights on, so everyone can see we're in the plane and be a little scared. I'm not sure about Malaysia, but in Poland we need to get clearance for startup first before we start up, so we need to get the radius, but let's do it the American way, where we can burn all the fuel we want to burn. So we get the anti-collision lights, so they can see we're about to start the aircraft. There's no strobe lights here at the end, so nothing blinking very hard, just this anti-collision light, which is... Nobody knows where. Where is it? Well, I'm sure it's somewhere, and someone who's about to run into us is not gonna do that, because they'll see it, obviously. So, we got that. Now we need to prime it. I'm not exactly sure how the priming works here, but let's just get mixture and throttle full forward. We start to the right one, and we do this primer to the right for 1, 2, 3, or 5. BRB, no problem. For 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. That's gonna work. I think we can keep the mixture full reach, open the throttle a little bit. Now is where I need to cross my hands, look at 3 things at the same time. So I like looking at the probe because that gives me very clear indication if the engine is running or not. We get the mags on, Nitus. Right, so we'll hold that, look at our RPM manifold. So the manifold will drop as soon as there is section when the starter is turning it. And we should see the RPM go up as soon as the engine starts. But we'll see about that. I step on the brakes as always, and usually there's a limit like for 20 seconds for starter. Of course it's not gonna work. I remember. I forgot about this thing. We need our field selectors on. Of course we did. Let's do it again. Right. It's running. Let's see, it stays there. All pressure, all pressure. That's the important bit. All pressure is rising in the green. Where's your checklist? I'm just doing this front of my head. I know. We'll do better next time. These checklists are hell long. So, but to be fair, I follow checklists in the real play and I feel more on top of what I'm doing. To do. Right alternator. Here it is. So now same story with the left one. I'll get the mixture full, throttle full. Should probably don't need the throttle full for the primer. I'm getting so confused by all these planes. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. That's true, doing things by checklist makes for long streams. Yeah, and I'm always confused looking for things, and the biggest problem I have is the checklists are sometimes not accurate, and either they miss something really important or it just doesn't work the way it's there. And then I like, so I took all this time and now it's not working. Like, come. Left my guns on, step on the brakes again. Hold your breath. That's looks like it started. Alright, let's get this RPM. We should keep it at 1000. So let's get the right one to 1000. Left one will catch up shortly, I hope. All pressure in the green. Left alternator on. So we're A-okay here. We can get the winning box on. So it will start the thingies. Okay. This transponder is different from one I'm used to. The one I'm used to has alt, mod C, mod Charlie in the middle. This one has ident in the middle and standby here. So I'm getting a little confused. Every time I'm flying this. Now, will you work? I need to restart TDS and then it will most likely work. TDS, where is TDS? Oh, maybe it didn't even start. TDS. Now it's starting. They're trying to keep you on your toes. Hell yeah, they are. Please start now. Please start. Okay, looks like that didn't work. Actually, yeah, it's starting. Perfect. There we go. I'm not worried about setting everything up there. We'll set up flight plan in a sec. Actually, we'll not. We'll just use the direct. Squawk 7000 stays. Let's double check if this autopilot. Yeah, it's there. So I really like this one. It's super functional, much easier to operate than the old one they had before. So first place we go is Whiskey Mike Sierra Alpha. Let's just go there. The most important button, direct. Let's get it. We'll keep terrain on the other screen. Sadly, these are not interlinked, so they don't talk to each other. So if I put flight plan on the left one, the right one does know about that flight plan, which is a bummer. Whiskey Mike Sierra Alpha. I hope we're gonna do this on time today. I want to get to bed early again. Zoom out a little. 15 miles, perfect. Let's go there. We have never checked our weather. So let's check the weather here. Oh, confusion. Open airport. Weather. Alright, winds calm. Perfect. QNH 1009. 28 degrees. 26 dew point, which is night and so humid. Jeez. Right, great visibility. Clouds few 2600. So I think we'll fly like 2500. We'll just do a view for a trip. Which is low level, which is not how this plane flies, but I want to see the views. The views. One 1009. It's uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure last time I checked this. No. Yikes. Where's the second altimeter? Hello. Is it also in Imperial only? Right, so we need the conversion table. I have it on my knee pad, like there's a ton of useful stuff. QNH, inches, mercury, hectopascal, stable. I'll Google it first and then I'll show you. Right, IVAL has us covered. So 1009, you just need the conversion table in those countries if you're not equipped with altimeter that has both 29er, 79er. Get the other one as well. 29er. Hang on. 79er. That's about here. That's showing 150. That's showing 100. Hang on. Actually, it might be the parallax effect. Let's keep it this way. Right. Altitude pre-select 2500. I'm pretty sure that's the altitude for the autopilot. Alright, taxi light on, and off we go. Everyone strapped in? Yeah. Oh, good for people. Perfect. Step on the brakes, parking brake off. We can choose any runway we want, so there's one right over here. So we go there. I took it from here last time off stream, and it was super short, so let's do it a bit better this time. Add some power, check the brakes, all good. Listen to the sweet noise of those huge engines. Must be fun to fly this bird. Oh, we also have some air conditioning and whatnot. Yeah, this place is probably a little too small for this plane. Anyway, we're gonna do that, don't worry. So now when I'm turning around, I'll just advance throttle on the left engine and step on the right brake. So it will help us do the turn. So... uh-oh. Or the pedal's not working now. Okay, great time. So sometimes when this happens, that's because pad crashed, actually. It's not to be found. Or are things not working? Also my OBS crashed before stream. Yeah, see, it's not detecting pedals. So let's close it and let's start again. Bummer. Maybe I should just bind this in flight sim. Alright, it's almost there, almost there. I hope the pedals work. So we're on the good profile. Let's go see. Yeah, now it works. Alright. Sadly, sometimes Spot needs that, and well, it can be a little problematic. Alright, that's maybe a little too much power. So don't tell everyone went into the grass. Never happened. Come on, plane. Working new stuff. Yeah, dig the honesty. Alright. It was a little tough to do this turn so tight. Let's get flaps to approach. Alright. Let's double check the controls. Works. Right. Full throttle, engine instruments in the green. Takeoff power set. Airspeed live. And we can rotate realistically at the red line, but because below red line we are pretty much dead if we lose an engine. And there we go. Now we need to accelerate. Our blue line speed. Positive climb, gear up.
Terrain ahead, pull up. Terrain ahead, pull
Alright,
up.
it's not going great.
Terrain ahead, pull up.
Right.
Terrain ahead,
Flaps
pull
up.
up.
I'll keep the full power.
Terrain
Let it
ahead,
accelerate.
pull up. Terrain ahead, pull up. Terrain ahead.
Now we're at the blue line, so we can climb with that speed. Let's reduce power to the green area. So 35. We'll keep the prop here. I'll lean the mixture a little. So yeah, we're back. We flew last time. Super nice place. Again, I'll just reset my view. There we go. I'll just get it down a little. So the place we're supposed to go is on the left. We had a look around here last time. This is Kuala Lumpur. It's super nice. Look at all these hills around and the mountains and the big city. Really amazing. Remove the GPU's fuse. Apart, ever check the super memory? No, I wouldn't do that. Like, you know, I actually prefer a lot before a real flight, like a lot. And not just day early, like it can be days earlier. So I'll know what terrain is there, and I'll not run into this terrain. Here I'm just running wild, so I'm way behind the aircraft, which I do not let myself do in the real plane. You want to be ahead of the aircraft, know where you're going, know all the things you might run into. That's the idea. Also, I never flew a plane with GPUs, so... Well, this is TOWs, not GPUs. Terrain awareness and warning system, I think. Right, let's reduce this power a little. Let's go 30, 25. Do we do a touch and go at Whiskey Max or Alpha? We can do. It's playing super nice now in 2024, like they updated a lot. Everything works to my knowledge. So I'm pretty happy about it. And that's maybe the pressurization system, which is known to have some glitches in 2024. Maybe that's not working great, but other than that, I think it's okay. I wonder if we'll be able to see that airport. Oh, there it is. Just seemed like train callout was a little over aggressive. I know the limits there are pretty huge, so it's actually supposed to be like that. So if you fly just on the border of the red, you'll still be pretty high above the terrain, but like I think there's like 500 feet clearance that it gives you, which is a lot in some way. But still, you want to be on the safe side, so that's why it does what it does. Let's touch and go there, so we can follow our actual route, no cheating. And if there is any ATC here, I'm not sure what they would allow us to do or tell us to do. So I'm not feeling very comfortable, so no VATSIM today. When do we start slowing down? What's the gear down speed? See, so no prepared. 177. That's a lot. Right, so if we go idle now, mixture forward, prop forward, speed check, gear down. It's 171 for the first notch of flaps. Speed check, flaps up, flaps approach. And because we have those two windmilling props, they are huge speed brakes, so this plane can slow down pretty fast, I think. I'm back, need to do my homework. Good luck, Fokra. You can do it. Speed check, flaps down. Now I want to keep blue line until we have landing assured. So I'm not sure about this plane, but it will probably climb well below blue line. So in the little underpowered twin I flew in real life, if you're below blue line and try to climb single engine, it just wouldn't climb. So you have to trade your altitude for airspeed, or just wait and fly level and accelerate to the blue line, and then you could climb. Also don't climb very well, which is not great. So going below blue line was a big no-no there. In this one I think it will still climb single engine, no problem. Gear on to green, or forward, mixture forward. Never got the landing lights on. Right, landing assured, so we can go below that blue line. And now if you lose an engine, we simply land on one engine. Running back the throttle, we have a hell lot of speed. So I'm not sure what they would do in this aircraft normally. I think maybe they will decelerate a little early. There we go. Flaps up one notch, full throttle. Engine instruments in the green. Rotate. This alpha yoke is super sensitive. I need to get a better grip of it, like handle it a little better. Positive clamp, gear up, accelerate to the blue line. Smooth. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. It's just that the movement range on the alpha yoke is so small and the spring is so tight. I don't know. Maybe I'm overzealous about the blue line on this plane. Like, I think it doesn't matter that much in this plane. I think we can be a little slower in this plane and still be fine. Right. Power back, so let's go to the green range. I'll lean the mixture a bit, flaps are up, trim up, get the slides off. I feel like I forgot something. We don't do the fuel pump here. So let's go to our next destination. I think we'll do a turn here. Whiskey Mike Papa Alpha. Our question is, do we land there or not? Direct. Hang on. Whiskey Mike Papa Alpha. It's probably not the best time to be fitting with the GPS. Let's have a last look at Lumpur and off we go. So we can get our autopilot going this time. Oh, let me show you, because I actually like how it's implemented. So you get the yaw damper on, you get the fly director on, and it's first in roll and pitch mode, which is exactly the way it's supposed to be. I think he custom coded it, the maker of this plane, because most of the planes in flight sim don't have the roll and pitch mode, or maybe they just don't have the roll mode. So now we can engage it, it will follow that, and now we can start adding, well, going into more sophisticated modes. So get our heading, go into the heading mode. Oh, it already went into alt capture. So let's keep it that way. So I'm not gonna go to vertical speed, but I was about to do vertical speed and then altitude arm. Right, let's turn. So we go. Now if I hit nav, we are most likely well beyond that magenta line, so it will turn back and then try to catch it, which is no bueno. What I like to do, just hit direct again, activate, it will get a fresh computation, and now go nav. So we don't go back to try to recapture that magenta line, we just go straight here. Is my accent well? Everything is okay. 2,500. Everyone says the SU2 beta runs much smoother, and some people are just moving back to 2024 and ditching 2020 again. I mean, Baines and Booze. So there's a chance it's gonna be great. One thing here is the CDI. No, it's not. So the direct track here is 3 to 2, but the OBS is not being fed the data from that, so I need to manually set it to 3 to 2. That's 3 to 0, 1 to 3 to 2. Right. So I think, do we go like full power? Why not? Why not? So we're doing 190 knots. I like that this airspeed indicator is a little sophisticated. So normally what you have to do, there is like a knob where you can adjust the inner scale to match your pressure altitude over outside air temperature, and then you get true airspeed. But here it just does it automatically, which is great. I just picked up the beta Sunday night. I've had one flight in it so far. Good. I hope it works. I'm glad that the flight sim 2024 is finally catching up, but honestly, the last, how long was it? 6 months? Pretty heartbreaking. Like, I was so hyped, so pumped. I got into it. I flew it a bit, and then I just gave up. So hopefully it's better soon. Whoa, my mic was in the way. So 200 knots true airspeed. I approve. But it's probably a little heavy on our... Oh, I forgot to like set this up. So that's 25 gallons per hour. And we can try to lean it. So I'll pull mixture back, looking at the GT, we'll find the peak, and then we'll go, what do I know, 50 reach of peak. So pulling back. So it's now 14, 50, 15. So that's where it goes. Alright, so like I think 50 reach of peak, that would be somewhere around here. There we go. And that got us 2 gallons less per hour. That's still a lot of gallons. And I guess it's pretty pricey. Oh, we're flying the Grand Prix, I think. Livery. It's pretty nice. I like it. So there's the coast. So nice. And some river. I'm still surprised there's 0 airports between this and the next stop. Hey, it is what it is. It probably means the GA is not, general aviation is not very popular in this area. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it is. I'll just go inside, so it's a little bit wider. So we go along the coast to Whiskey Mike Papa Alpha, Cheese Palau Pankor. I might be not up to speed with the pronunciation. That's not lander. We'll just do the pass overhead, 2,400. That's like 700 meters. I don't know. I wonder how long is the runway from the place where we just took off. Maybe that will give me some idea. Place we just took off. Let's try find it in flight sim. Maybe that's gonna work. That was... where's the map? Oh, it's actually the flight planner. Whiskey Mike Papa Uniform. That's where we flew from. More info. Runways. 2,100. Alright, so that's actually shorter than when we were going. So we can land there. Like this 2,000 was barely enough. That was 0 room for error, so I think that's way below what this plane needs. Alright, let's try the lander. It's gonna be spicy. What I'm gonna do on approach, I'll start rolling back that speed so that we are much slower and we don't overshoot the runway. I wonder how I can fly this the speed that I need. What speed do I need? So the blue, I'm looking for the speed where we like don't sink on single engine. Well, the red line is pretty much it, I guess. Now I'm curious. I'll probably need to dig in the flight manual for this plane and see what it has to say about the approach, because going down from this 112 knots to 80 for landing, that takes a lot of time. Also, it's interesting that the white arc doesn't extend much beyond the green arc. That's pretty unusual. Usually the white arc goes way below the green arc, but this one just goes like few knots, which is strange. So I think what we'll do, we'll keep the blue line on the approach and then we'll start rolling back, but as soon as I start doing that, that probably means no going around from this point. I have to go get along to prep for a 3P Teams meeting. I see. Betting wants to be online an hour. I will. Well, it will take probably more than an hour. An hour. Still, have a good meeting. Goodbye for now. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you being here. Is Volanta showing everything okay in the top of the relay? Looks good. Hey, got some more fields. Some more coast towns. When you zoom in and those objects are so not populated, like whatever is loaded now is just designed for the normal zoom level. Looks a little awkward when you zoom in. Probably retract my goodbye. Nobody knows. Maybe we give up earlier. Still, good call on your end. Oh, also no pressurization today, but it's set to. We need to keep it pressurized. Just pressurized to sea level, I guess. And I wonder if we have any temperature control over here. I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. Air conditioning, hydraulic. So there's the like temperature regulator, I think. Defrost aft forward. It's always able to awkward to control that. There's the cooler. Just wonder what it's showing me. Anyway, not super up to speed with this plane. Also, what is this thing? Oh, enslaved. So there's no knob. I'm sure. Let's give it. How far do I have to go? So this usually zooms in automatically. Here it's keeping up pretty close for whatever reason. And we have 53 miles to go. It would be nice to have a like see how long we have to go. Yeah, I'll just get those messages off. I think we can edit the field so it's gonna show me the time remaining ET to the next waypoint, but it's probably somewhere in the settings. No. 8 shortcuts. No. Let me think. So that's like the fields. Can I click here? No, that's not gonna do anything. Waypoint, full flight plan, utilities. It's not in utilities. There's VNAV. Oh, we have task computations. Can we use sensor data? That's interesting. Calibrated airspeed 29194. So that's basically indicated airspeed corrected for position error. If the pitot is not straight, it's like that. It will give you some error. Ground speed 213. That's roughly matching. Rhyme prediction. That's super cool. That's the thing I'm always missing in all these other implementations. Next, our bigger destination is... Actually, we can just do that here. So what to do? Here, it's telling you how to explain that. Let me try again. So the rhyme normally need 4 satellites from GPS to know our position and altitude. But here what they do is we take one extra to calculate if any of the satellites is faulty and then warn you and exclude it. And you need this extra satellite, which the system is not designed to do. So sometimes you might just not have those 5 satellites in view. And this computes if you will or will not have the 5 satellites in view. If you have, you can do the RNF approach, RNPM approach. But if you, well, the RNPM approach. If you don't have, then you can do the RNPM approach because we will not have this 5th satellite in view, so it will not inform you if one is faulty. So just put your destination, time, date, compute, and it will tell you prime available. Easy peasy, but it's a very important step to do before the EBN approach. Logs, flight armor, schedule messages. I still want to go to my settings, and there should be like page setup somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Oh, we can also use the snobs, like in the good old 500 series Garmin. I don't think it's here, that's interesting. Setup, CDI, daytime, nearest airport, comnav, startup page, home, keyboard, crossfield. So crossfield is disabled because they don't talk to each other. I think we just need to go to the flight plan. No, not even here. Where is my ETE? I'm sure it can calculate it, but it's not showing me. I want my ETE. Show my ETE. We have direct track, we have track, distance, ground speed. Ah, here we go. Menu, change user fields. There we go. So let's change track. I'm not that interested in track. Well, all of those I'm least interested in track. And let's get ETE. ETE. So that should be ETE to the next waypoint. There's ETE to destination and ETE to the next waypoint. 10 minutes. Yay, there we go. Now I'm happy. I can see how far we have to go. Big river here. Let's see where we are. Where are we? Here we are. And more city. Cool stuff. Right, so we are getting close to that first touch and go. Ramen River. I don't know. I feel like you're trolling. No, we're not. No, we are. It's bare now. Close. So that place here, the runway is 22. Same but different. Looks kinda similar, not gonna lie. So we'll land on runway 22, because from my initial investigation, there is like a hill over here, so we can't really land on 04. Seems like 22 and 04. Landing on 22 and taking off 04 is our only option. There is also super small apron here. Need to take some sweets. Yeah, it's gonna have to help for homework candies. I like kasztanki. Candy, sweets. Same thing, right? Same thing. Malagi. No, I don't like malagi. I like kasztanki. And mieszanka krakowska. It's so good. I got 10 of both of those. The guy has been keeping them behind him on stream for like 2 months now. We'll do left-hand circuit, right-hand circuit. I don't know. We'll just stay on the side. So it's gonna be a little awkward. Don't expect too much. 8 minutes to go. so long. Tiki-Taki is the best candy from Marvel. No. Shank Krakowski is the best. And Kasztanki. I don't know. Everyone got their favorites. It's so fun that Malaga is also name of the city. And the candy. That's pretty hilarious. Rajki are the worst. It's like it just tastes like sugar, right? I'm pretty sure it does. Not fun either. Pure sugar, yeah. Super sugary sugar. Jeez, I forgot the salt here. I'm so not up to speed. I feel like it was going better last time than today. Anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there one day. Outside their temperature 20 25. What is this thing? So that's all the warnings we have. Air conditioning hydraulics. Just wonder where any control for that is. Pressurize. Press air pressure. Blah. Pressurized air pull to dump. Emergency oxygen. Ram dump pull. Alternator. Cooler. Circulate. Cool. There's no temperature indicator anyway, so. Oh. So that's what that's where it is. So it's actually air conditioning. So it's cool or circulate, and then we have blower, lower, high. Whatever that was. There is no. I feel like this should be off as well. Maybe there isn't. Right, off we go. So now we go over this part of water. There's go over water here. Actually, you can just follow the coast. Oh yeah, let's do that. So I'll disconnect the autopilot, get the flight director off as well, because I'm not following it right now. The visibility ain't great right now. I think it's because it's so moist and it's nighttime, and we're on live weather. Jeez, this is so sensitive. Like, I'm barely moving it. I need to add some curve over there. Hang on, let's do that. Come on, heading back. Right, flight director on. Heading. It's alt capture. Let's get this curve in. So we go to spot. We go here. Which is which? This is what I need. So I go here. Axis configure. Whoa. The plane ain't planing. I'm broken. They pushed this like a little and it started diving head first. Alright, let's try it again. Getting the shallow descent. Flight director, roll alt, heading. Autopilot. It's probably gonna work. You know what, let's just do direct again. Direct, activate, and nav. Right, that was a little not cool. Now go back here, axis configuration, configure axis. No, response curve, device. Now what I do is I just put the point here. Oh, we can see all of that, hang on. Hey, we're back. The obvious crashed when I moved the window. No. Let me see if the stream is live. I think it is. Alright, we're not fixing that. Not fixing that whatsoever. Live it is, welcome back. So I moved that window and obviously just crashed. And oh no, it was a big no, oh no. Alright, our destination is here, so let's land over there. I'll get this quieter. Unlucky. Yeah, lesson learned, let's not do that on stream. So we're almost there, almost there. I'm glad everything worked. That was a quick restart. Now, how do I just export the streams to YouTube? I think I'd like to actually join the two now, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Bummer. Bummer. Anyway, we back. So, no fixing that again. That was runway 22. So let's put my OBS to 2 so I can see where. Hang on. Yeah. So I can roughly see where we want to land. And it's. Yeah, it's getting a little scary. So let's slow down. We'll get into the alarm range. Extra forward, forward. No, it would be a good idea to like see it first where we're going, so I just don't go there blindly. So unlike you, this obvious crash. No. Jeez. Sorry about that. Trying to look at the chart and look out the window, and it's just so not matching. Also zoom in on my Navigraph. This plane is so fast. Right, get the flight director off, yaw damper off. Let's get those lights on. So the runway, oh, it's just below us here. Cool. And see the approach from the other end, there is this hill. That's not cool at all. Right, let's get the gear down. Left approach. Boiling hot herbata. Good job, good job. Well, that hot herbata. I think I need to zoom out a little. Right, we'll keep that blue line. So we are fairly slow. Preferably I would keep this runway in view at all times, but that's realistically not going to happen. So now we'll be on downwind, pretty much a beam. Great, I can't see it whatsoever. Alright, now I'm a little scared. I can't see very well around here. Right, let's send it. No, we're not good whatsoever. Right, there's that runway over there. So let's roll in there. Speed check, flaps full. Right, maybe it's not so bad after all.
500.
Right, going below blue line now. So if our engine failed, I'll just continue and land on the runway. No going around anymore. It would have a hard time. Well, it would get us to the runway, no problem, on a single engine. But no climbing at all. Right, it's not gonna be smooth now. Step on those brakes. No! It's happened again. Hang on, you know what? We'll just bind it. Rather. Or do we restore spot again? So something is about this rudder. I think the rudder is just intermittently disconnecting for whatever reason, and then it doesn't work at all. So let's just bind it. But it doesn't see it here. Yikes. So I cannot bind it. Alright, close spot. Let's start again. Jeez, so many issues today. How? We're not gonna crash. We're just not keeping the center line very well. No crashing, no crashing. We're good. Nothing's going right. We go left. Now it works. See? Perfect. Right, back to flying. Right, not even close. Not even close. So this place looks definitely way too short for this plane. Let's get flaps up one notch. Good brakes, yeah. That was a little scary. Anyway, we made it. Good stuff. Can't decide where I want my mic to be. Right, let's do this turn around a little better. Now we're talking. That's what I wanted the last time. Right, what I'll do now is I'll step on the brakes. Hang on, I'll get my navigraph back on. It's so warm now inside because of the PC heating the room. So, runway 04. Stepping on the brakes. Let's get full power. I'll pull back on the yoke. Right, takeoff power set. Release those brakes. I'll get the other yoke as well. Releasing the yoke. Airspeed live. Engine instruments green. Red line. Rotate. Perfect. Accelerate to the blue line in the shallow climb. Positive climb, gear up. So the plane I was flying would accelerate to the blue line very quickly. This one is it's just very different, so I'm not totally sure how to handle that. Flaps up, reduce power. Just let it accelerate. Green wrench, right. Now we good. Yaw damper, flight director, roll pitch. Okay, let's engage like that. Let's get it to vertical speed. Let's reduce to 1000 feet per minute. Get that heading mode. Lights off. And next destination, I just got the VR by mistake, so let's go there. Victory Hotel. Penang. No, we choose one more. Or do we go straight to Penang? It's pretty late. Let's go straight to Penang. That was to go. So let's skip this part. Let's go straight to... Actually, you can go here. Whiskey Mike Bravo India and then Penang. I think that's gonna work much better. Take a look in air shots. I will do after the stream. Thanks for sending all the stuff. I appreciate it. Good stuff. Hang on. Whiskey Mike Bravo India. So direct again. Whiskey Mike Bravo India. Whiskey Mike Bravo India. Enter. Activate. There we go. Alright. Oh, we're still not up. Arrow shots. Let me have a look. This guy, what descender? I'm scared. I hope it's not the homework. Another big problem. That's a junker. So nice. Junkie god. Alright, we're gonna show it. Thanks, Pakra. Such a beautiful cat. There we go. So pretty. Getting in the way. I like it. Thank you. Very quitting, not gonna lie. My cat is sleeping. Also this man in background. That's me. Look, we're just clearing those mountain tops. Very nice here. I like it. Just this thing when you load back and it's changing the LOD for the objects and making the sim not work for a moment. That's a little awkward. Now there's a lot of mountains here. Are we going to pass that A-OK? Oh, I forgot the nav mode. Hang on. This is the heading again. It's a little aggressive on those turns. So direct, activate, now go to nav mode. Get that to 012. Oh, so that's 010 here. 12. That should be about it. Can reduce that power. Let's go 30. 25 again. And adjust that mixture. I'll just put it straight away, straight here. Yeah, let's keep it on 15. Right, 7 minutes to go. Let's see what runways do we have there. Jeez. So Whiskey Mike Bravo India. So we just clear that leg and then somehow got it wrong. Whiskey Mike Kilo Papa. No, I got it right. It's just not showing up correctly. Ah, it's just this line. Actually, we can visit the other one first. Whiskey Mike. The Bravo, is it? There we go. So the runway here is... Oh, right. That's showing up again. Open airport, runways. Let's see what we've got. 1.8 and 3.6. Alright, that sounds easy. Let's look out for it. So we're saving the mountains. I think that's way before the mountains. It looks like jelly from so far away. My eyes are having a hard time being on camera and having those lights in my eyes. I'm not sure how other streamers do that. I feel a little subconscious and my eyes get tired. Awesome. I now see that computer with glasses. It helps with my right eye, which is just shy of being perfect, and the left one, which is better than perfect, and it makes a difference between them. So the glasses help also make me look a little smarter. I like it. I wonder if we can dial in like a straight in approach here. Let's see. So if we go back, hang on. I can recline my seat one notch. It's gonna make it so much more comfortable. I look like I'm sitting on the beach now. I know. Maybe let's go back. So procedure. Whiskey Mike Bravo India. Visual 3.6. And it's just gonna put us on extended runway center line. I hope. Nah, I didn't do anything. Bummer. So, let's fix it. We'll go to the heading mode. Alright, that was unexpected. I think I saw Boozy having the same issue. So maybe 2024 needs some fine tuning still. Line is jumping up. And we'll go to the obvious mode here. And we'll select 360. Enter. It's gonna show that line. Days is longer and longer. Yeah, it is, but not for much longer. That's a good thing. Yeah. But also starts earlier. I know I feel like sleeping when it's dark. I just now sleep with a eye mask on. Like the one you get on a plane. And earplugs. I've been doing that since the beginning of this year. Helps me a lot. So I'm using the OBS mode, and now I can easily see if we're on that runway center line, give or take. It's just 2 minutes, so I think we can start slowing down. Idle, mixture forward, prop forward, speed check, gear now, speed check, flaps approach. Let's get the slides on again. Plane no dive, plane no dive. Flight director off, fuel damper off. I should have done that way earlier. No, where is this runway? It's like here? No. Right, let's see if you can find it. It would normally be a better idea to make like a traffic pattern so we can fly overhead first. And actually visually inspect the airfield. But here we just do wild things. Right, we're on the blue line already, so I'll keep that speed up. How far are we? 5 miles. Alright, that's a lot. Like over here. I don't really know. I have a feeling it might be over there. Right. It's way better idea just make a traffic pattern, visually inspect that, know where we are going. Not do this. Don't do this. I mean, do this at home only. Here we are on the approach. Yeah, I think it's here, but there's a building. And yeah, we're not gonna land there. There's things in the way. No landing. Yeah, that is definitely it. Anyway, we can do a low pass. So, gear up, flaps up, speed up, noise up. That is no place for us. The previous one was actually better.
500.
Yeah, this is it. This is it. Not what we hope for. Alright, visual inspection, no field for us. And off we go. Too small. Yeah, definitely too small. Still worth paying a visit. Right, next destination, Whiskey Mike, Kilo Bravo. I think we're killing it. Kev might not get back on time. Right, there we go. I think a short future. I'm gonna buy FCU from Wing Wing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you fly the Airbus a lot, or if you're getting the Boeing version, if you fly it a lot, then yes. For me, I've got it. Now it's collecting dust most of the time, but it's pretty cool. Really. Only fly Airbus, my man. Good stuff. Right, let's hit that again. Direct, activate. Go damper, flight director, nav, holds, So let's synchronize that and engage the autopilot now. Acknowledge, but I've seen from you. No, I still have high hopes of using it. Hang on, why it didn't capture? Let's go vertical speed again. Alrighty. It's available in Europe now because I've got it from the worldwide shipping. I didn't pay any tax when it arrived, so that was cool. $140. No, I mean yes. It's $134. There you go. Now we have alt capture. Cool. Let's reduce that. So 30, 25. Get that mixture to 15 again. There we go. It's good. I mean, quality, yeah, I think it's really good. The only like issue mine unit has is like one of the knobs is not. It's a little crooked, so when you turn it, it goes like up and down. But it's like I think most people wouldn't even notice that. So I think quality is really good, and it feels good, looks good, works good. I don't know. If you fly the Airbus, I think I can recommend it. Worst case, you can just sell it on Allegro. But yeah, it's really nice. Works like a charm. I just had some issues setting it up first because you have to connect it. That app doesn't see it straight away. You have to update the firmware, but then once you update the firmware, it works pretty much no problem. Wing is really cool. Can recommend. I'm not sure we're clearing those mountains in front of us, so let's get some altitude. Let's pre-select 3,500. Get us to, let's try indicated airspeed mode. So it's getting whatever we have now. And now I need to dial it back a bit. Actually, we can increase power. I like to be a little below the red line on the probe. I'm just not on the edge of the grid parameters. I'm like well within. It's hard to establish FCU. I don't think it's hard. It's just I had some small issue the first time. Like I didn't see it, but then I got it. So we'll get it too. No big deal. I need to fly the Airbus more as well. It's such a cool plane. Peace, we're getting in those clouds. Oh, hang on, the lights. See, I'm falling behind, not doing as well as I did last time. Right, 300 to go. Those lights in my eyes are literally killing me. Maybe. Hang on, I have a solution. It's not wtyczka and gray. It is in theory, but it just doesn't play that well straight away. But you know, it's just me. I think other people also had this issue. Like connect it, it's not seeing it, so we connect it again, blah blah blah. Update the firmware, blah blah, and we're done. Oh, duress for my eyes. I don't like being those clouds when we're VFR. No worry, Pakra, you got it. It's a good product. Can recommend. I walked the cat like she came here. I think the rustling got her. No, cat sleepy. Cat go sleep. clouds are clearing up. I love all those hills and little mountains in this area. So beautiful. I love the mountains. Living on the flatlands now. Sick and tired of the flatlands. How about shipping? So I got this from the global shipping and it was just took few weeks to get there, but then I didn't pay any how do you call it, tax or tolls or tariffs. If you get it from the Europe shipping, they ship it. Yeah, because normally if you buy products from outside of European Union, like from the US, they will ask you to pay customs. Oh, customs is the name. So if you buy electronics from US, it will get stopped up at customs. They will say, all right, you need to pay this amount and send you a letter, and then you pay, and then you get the product. Or actually, if I ordered something recently, the way it worked was that I just paid at the post office in Polish. Yes, cła. Yes, cła. But this wing product, I didn't have to pay anything. It just came, and they shipped it with UPS, I believe, or FedEx. But if you hard word, yeah. If you buy it from the European shipping in Winwing, they just ship it. Like, they have all this covered, so whatever tax you pay is on the checkout, and you don't pay anything else, and it ships like within days. So I got a lot of stuff from them, from the European shipping, and it was super, super fast. I'm just not sure if it's available in this Europe shipping already. 4 minutes to go. Hard work. Don't worry, it's good. There's some noises. I'm not sure what it is. Alright, let's get down a little. We go down to 2500. Vertical speed minus 1000. Oh, I stay on this climb power. Great. This guy. We need to get a bit better next time. I think I'll stick with this plane because I had the Dukes, I had some issues. This plane seems to be almost alright. Just this autopilot glitch one time. That was a bit wonky. Other than that, seems great. Let's see the runways. We are going now over here. So the runway is 36 again, and then our final destination, that's 22 and 04. So let's go 04, 36. Alright, let's see if we can actually, so let's go to heading mode again. See, so sloppy, not dialing those needles. Go to heading mode again. No, it did that. Why are you doing this? Oh no. Right, let's just get rid of it altogether. Let's pilot off, flight director off, fuel damper off. Hang on, I need to trim it first. It's 2 minutes to go, so we are pretty close. Idle, mixture forward, prop forward. Let that speed bleeds out. Lights on. Jeez. I need to set up those curves on the yoke, but not crash the stream again. Maybe. That would be very advisable. Right, gear down, left approach. Need to trim it properly first. Actually, you know what? Let's do a normal traffic pattern. Penang. No, it's not Penang. I mean, it's close. We'll just do a regular traffic pattern. So let's do left hand, so I can actually see where I'm going this time. Just looking over the cockpit, not great visibility over there. Right, I think I got it trimmed now, so that's somewhat under control. What a mess. It was going so well last time. It's such a mess this time. It's such a soup. The visibility is super limited over here. Right, 3 miles to go, 1.5 minutes. We are above the blue line, we're happy. We've got our flaps to give us extra drag. Got gear down to give us a lot of extra drag. Is that the airport over here? It's possible. It's not impossible. No, 2 miles to go, so that's 5 kilometers. Actually, that might be it. Also looking at the location, it's just shy of the shoreline, so that's probably it. There it is, I see the markers. So I think because this fast plane would do our traffic pattern at 1500 actually normally. Shall we do that or do we stay at 1000? Let's stay at 1000 this time. Right. The problem is if you fly directly overhead, you won't see the airport at all. So let's stay to the right of that. I can see the runway over there. Let's tail in this runway heading over here, 36. I didn't check the metro, so I'm not sure if we're on the correct QNH or not. I have a bit of a hard time trimming this plane right now. Maybe I drove the flaps a bit too early in the gear. So let's roll it. We'll do 2-turn pattern, because if I do 4-turn, it's gonna be super wide. So I'll keep this turn 50 degree. We'll do a bit steeper turn on our turn to final. Get about this blue line. So 15-degree bank now, we'll do up to 30 in our turn to final. So what I'm doing now is doing this a bit flatter, so we have wider turn radius, and that will give us more room to turn on to final. I don't see the horizon very well now, so I need to look at the instruments as well to keep us flying straight, to keep us flying level. We're definitely not straight. There's the runway. Right, a few more degrees to the left. That's looking much better now compared to those previous approaches, which were super wonky. So I can barely see the airport over there. On the right, it will be very difficult to see. I think that's the main reason why the left traffic pattern is default. So we're abeam now, gear is down, flap is approach, mixture forward, prop forward, lights are on. Start the shallow descent, and when it's like 45 degrees behind us, I'll start rolling in the turn. So now I'll make it steeper, so I have more room to roll out, and I don't overshoot the final. Let's slow down, actually get us in the descent and slow down a little. Right, looks like we're a little high, so reduce the power more aggressively. I think I could have let it a little more time. So idle, speed check, flaps full. Yeah, I think I rolled into base a bit early, but no problem for this plane. Final check, gear down to green. Go forward, mixture forward. Flaps full, lights on. Right, landing assured, going below blue line. Add some power now. Landing, yes. It's just my yoke is so sensitive, so. Flaps up one notch. Full power. Stay on a certain line. Engine in the green, rotate. Good one. Yeah, we made it. Positive climb, gear up, accelerate to the blue line in a shallow climb. And up we go. Alright. Flaps up, reduce power to the green range. Lights off. Perfect. Final destination, Mike. Whiskey Mike Kilo Papa. Whiskey Mike Kilo Papa. Enter. Activate. There we go. Right, I should have been looking outside realistically. Penang, here we come, finally. Yes. Let's go to 1500, and that was runway 04, so I'll just dial this in. So 04 on the OBS, I'll get our heading back to where we are going. Just takes forever to turn. Hang on, I wanted to stay at 1500. Siok being so sensitive doesn't help me at all. Right, let's reduce that power, 30, 25. Get that mixture to 15. Trim. Everything is so oversensitive. I'm not having a good time. Flying. I mean, just controlling. Flight is pretty cool. I'm having a good time, just having a hard time controlling it. Because everything is so damn sensitive. I like literally push the 1 millimeter and it makes all the difference in the flying. Such a soup over here. I think we'll do it like circle to land style, so we'll calm on the opposite end, then brake left 45 degree and join the pattern. If only I can keep this altitude. Let's go down to that altitude we want. Such a fast play. How long has it been? I think we are streaming like 2 hours. So not that long at all. Jeez, having such a hard time to trim it today, and with this oversensitivity on 2 hours 6 minutes. Thank you. Good info. How do you know? I don't even know. Or you've been doing homework for 2 hours, I think. Hang on. I haven't been drinking. I mean, hydrating. Jeez. Hang on, we'll just get this bloody autopilot to do its job. That's why I paid for it. And there's this level button, which is great. Stay hydrated. But I am pilot. I'm very good at staying dehydrated. So I just need to pee when I'm flying. Just these 2 liters of water. That's not nearly 2 liters. So one thing Garmin added here in this autopilot is the level feature. You just hit it and it goes straight on level. So it's like a panic mode. It's super good. So if something is off, you like, you know, the plane is doing, I don't know, you get startled, you don't know what to do, just hit level, it will get you straight to level. That should buy you enough time to figure out what to do next. Oh, so it's right here. So it's just coming below us. No, it's not syrup. I've got like a powder, which is tasty and colorful. That's all this. It's like isotonic without the electrolyte. So it's just making the water tasty and colorful, and it's super tasty. It's super colorful. All right, we're a bit too late to do that, so let's do a lap around here and do it one more time. What flavor? Strawberry, truskawka. I had good strawberry yesterday, and they asked me if I want the Spanish one or the Polish one, and I just pointed one. It turned out to be Spanish. I hate truskawki. How? I mean, that means more truskawki for me. I see. Alright. Let's get this plane slowed down again. I wonder when it doesn't blur. So I think 15 on the manifold is the limit. Prop forward, mixture forward, autopilot off, light director off, yaw damper off. Oops. Get the slides back on. Come on. Jeez, now we cannot see the horizon, so it's easy to hit the water. Not even notice it. There we go. Alright, speed check, gear down. I don't have a natural horizon, so I'm getting lost a little. Jeez, now I'm getting lost a lot. Flaps approach. Let's get this under control. That's not like a great place to be in. So we're technically, well, we are VFR, but I don't see natural horizon, like the sky really blends in with the water. And it's easy to lose spatial awareness, as you can clearly see. Right. Cannot really do the pattern here because there is those hills and whatnot. Or do we just join runway 22? That's interesting. Pretty spicy. Alright, we'll see the runway here in a sec. It should be just left of us now. And there's this island with the hills. So not much place to do our traffic pattern. Mirage was for you. Yes, Mirage was for you. Or Truskawka for me. This is the way. So there's the airport. Alright, we're at good altitude, so I think I'll just hack this island. Or let's do something else. Let's go behind this first hill and do our turn over there. Right. I'm not feeling great about it, but it's gonna work. Why do I need so much power? So we are a beam now, looking at the GPS. So let's roll between those hills. That's pretty sloppy, but it's gonna work. Right, this plane is hella fast, so I'll make a pretty steep turn. Keep the shallow descent again. Maybe a bit steeper than the last time, so we don't end up a little short again. And where is the runway? Oh, there it is. I'll go flaps full. No, I think I'm a little late on that turn. Alright, we'll just roll in over there. That's not looking great at all. Right. Running back to idle, going below blue line. Plenty of runway this time. Gear down 3 green, prop forward, mixture forward. There we go. Saved it. Idle. And touchdown. Alright, we have arrived. Not on the center line again, but it's getting a little better. This time we're landing right off the center line for whatever reason. Good landing. Finally a good landing. Let's see where we can park. CCR substation. Cargo apron. And there's no more apron here. Only big planes. Alright, we'll just go there. No better idea. Whoa, we still have a lot of runway remaining. Cool. Let's get this plane rolling. So hard for me to see it in the slides blurring in my eyes. How do people do that? I don't know. I seem to be the only one suffering. So I'm not sure how everyone else is doing that. We have arrived. Nesting this rudder. Where is the taxiway? Still a bit to go. And the sim is running pretty smoothly today. So maybe that's the update that helped us so much. There's the taxiway. Let's slow it down. I'll get that landing light off. We evocate here. And Penang, here we go. Thank you for flying, Ryanair. Over 95% of our flights arrive on time. Please remain seated until the plane is completely stopped and captain has extinguished the seatbelt light. Something like that. You know the drill. Let's go in front of that big hangar. I think that's gonna work for us. I'll go transponder standby so they don't forget it. GG. I think we'll cut it here. I still have some time to do my Duolingo and sleep like yesterday. Will I get such a good split yesterday? Doubtful. I doubt it, but let's give it a try. Hi there, Fly Phoenix. Hell yeah, I need to fly. Off stream or on stream? I haven't done either in a long time. We can do Phoenix on stream one day, no problem. But when we do that, I will use my webcam because I sit in a different place. So it will look a little worse. Still should be okay. I know. Let's go in front of this hangar or just park somewhere. It's gonna be great. Absolutely terrible parking. But we got it. Parking brakes set. Now we need to turn all this off. So avionics off. Let's depressurize that cabin. We can play off stream. We can. Alternators off. Mixture cut off. Stopped. Max off. Backslide off. Beacon off. Pretty much it. Nav light off. Battery off. There we go. Finally, silence. We have arrived in Penang. Thank you for flying. I had a blast. It's been a little wonky. This plane is definitely more to handle than the one we flew last time. But hey, we got it. Any suggestion for the ride? Indeed. Yeah, it's a lot to handle and it's so fast and everything. But it's cool, at least most of the things work. So the only thing that didn't work was this autopilot. When we went from nav mode to heading mode, it ballooned us up for whatever reason, which is super odd. Let me see who's up, who we can raid. Right, pretty short stream, but let's keep it that way. At least I don't feel exhausted. Maybe I can start earlier next time. We'll see. I've been doing my chores. It took a little longer. So yeah, but at least I got everything done. Is Bono still up? No, he's not up. Is anyone streaming? Let's see. Who do we have here? A lot of people I don't know. Not many people I know. I think no one. Yeah, there's some big streamers we know. Not many small streamers we know. What do we do? Oh, there's me. I can't read myself. So let's go to. I don't know. So confused. Life Marv rings a bell. Let's go there. It's gonna be great. All right. Thank you for coming. We'll do more. I hope soon, or maybe not soon. We'll see. All right. Raise up. I'll go to the end scene. No, soon. I mean, hopefully soon. I just don't want to overpromise and not deliver, you know. Hopefully it's gonna be soon. I hope. I really hope. I really hope. You know the drill. I'll get the music off so I can actually.
Very much for the inspiration.
Hang on. It's the wrong slider. So I can actually hear the stream myself. I think it's close to landing, so Seems like a great time. Let's go there. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye bye.